guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to do a chicken and mushroom pie, but instead of using pastry, I'm going to use bread. That way it can be sin-free as long as you're using your healthy extra B. Now I'm going to do brown bread for me, or wholemeal bread for me, but my hubby will have white because he's not a wholemeal bread kind of guy. So I'll do both varieties to show you. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put some sweet potato wedges on to cook. I'm going to have that with it. I'm going to have some broccoli as well from a vegetable point of view, and then we'll move on to the chicken pie itself. Right, so got my burger pans here. I'm just going to pop the onions in and the chicken and just cook those off. Now the chicken is still frozen because I forgot to take it out of the freezer this morning, but with the heat it will soon defrost, so I'm not overly worried, and I won't be reheating this again. So that's the only thing. If you're going to do it this way, you need to make sure that you don't reheat the chicken more than once. So, okay. You can of course use raw chicken if you want to. It's just I've got loads in the freezer, so I just wanted to use it up. And had it been defrosted, it would have been very, very quick to do this dinner. Right, so to help speed this up, what I'm going to do is pop it in some chicken stock. So it's about half a pint of chicken stock here. I'm just going to pour that in. And this will also help defrost my chicken. There we go. So I'm just going to pop the lid on for that. For a bit until that's actually defrosted and started to heat up the chicken. Okay, and we'll come back to that later. Right, so for my pie base, I'm going to use some bread. So I'm just chopping off all the crusts off the bread, and then all I'm going to do is roll it out just to flatten it a little bit. There we go. And then I've got some pastry cutters here, so I'm just going to cut the base out first, and then the lid. Now weight wise, obviously Healthy Extra B is only 60 grams, okay. Don't panic, this is a full slice of bread, okay, a large slice, because actually when you've got the weight of just the pie, we're going to be within that, guys. In fact, I will weigh it and I will tell you exactly what it weighs. Again, I'm not going to waste the bread that I've cut off. I'm going to make that into breadcrumbs because it's always handy to have it in the freezer. Okay, so if I weigh my wholemeal bread, I'll tell you, 22 grams. There you go. So you can actually have 2 of these pies and still within your Healthy Extra B. So let me get on and make some more of these and I'll come back to you. Right, I'm just going to put some fry light into 4 of these. Okay, it's a chili fry light again, but any fry light will do. And I'm just going to place the biggest circles in first and just squash them in. Oops, trying not to put my fingers through it. Okay. And then where's my wholemeal ones? Okay. mush it all in. Perfect. Right, now I need to go and finish off the chicken mix. Right, so I'm now ready to add in my mushrooms. Mix those in. There we go. And then to add flavour to this, I'm going to put about a tablespoon of red wine vinegar in. And then I'm going to add a good dash of Worcester sauce. Do a little bit of Worcester sauce. And then just cook that down. Okay, so I'm just going to leave that so the mushrooms start to cook. Not too mushy. I do like my mushrooms firm, I have to be honest. There we go. I'll come back to that in a minute. Now as an optional extra, and it's up to you, you don't have to, but I'm going to add some peas into this. Just because I love peas. Right, so that has thickened up nicely. So there's a little liquid, but not much, because obviously I don't want this to be runny. Now you can put corn flour in if you want to, but you need to sin it, and I don't want to sin it. So I'm just going to leave that to cool for a couple of minutes, and then I'm going to add in some quark, about 2 tablespoons of quark, just to give it like a creamy texture, and then I'll load it into the bread cases, ready to bake in the oven. But it looks lovely, doesn't it? I've also got some broccoli on the go as well to go with my wedges, so hopefully it's not going to be that long. It's only going to take about 10-15 minutes in the oven just to brown off the bread and crisp it up a little bit. So I'll come back to that in a couple of minutes. Right, so I've left it to cool just for a couple of minutes, and I'm going to add in now some quark, which I love. I think there's enough quark in this world for me. Now if you're not on Slim World, obviously you could add cream, but I am, so I'm not. And just give that a little mix. Now to the untrained eye, it looks like I have put cream in. There we go. So now it's time to load up my my bread cases. Right, so I'm just going to stuff my cases. I am overfilling them because I can. There we go. And then just pop my lids on. Make sure you put the wholemeal on the wholemeal bread and the white on the white bread. Otherwise that could be fun. Okay. Right, now what I'm not going to do is egg wash the top of these. What I am going to do though is I'm going to pop some Parmesan on top. If I can get into my Parmesan bag. There we go. I'm just going to pop a little bit of Parmesan on each one. Obviously make sure it's in your Healthy Extra, guys. I haven't had any Healthy Extra A's yet today, so it's definitely within mine. And it is just a pinch as well. Right, there we go. So now it just needs to be baked in the oven for about 10 to 15 minutes. Just watch it, so it doesn't need very long. Right, so here are my little pies. Now, had I not filled them so much, you could have pushed it down and made it flat, but as I said, I wanted to have it really, really filled with the filling, so I'm really happy with that. So now I'm going to dish up and I'll show you then. Right, so here's my dinner with my sweet potato wedges and broccoli, and I've just sprinkled some peri peri Nando salt on top of the wedges just to finish it off. So I'm really looking forward to this. It's gonna be yummy. Right guys, I hope you enjoyed that. So bread is a new pastry. If you did enjoy that, don't forget to click subscribe, notifications, and give me a thumbs up. Right guys, I will catch you on my next video. Have a good week. Bye. Bye.